Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, brought to you by the Pillars of Eternity. I've been waiting to play this game for quite some time, trying to squeeze it into my recording schedule, and I feel like I finally have put off enough time to be able to play through Pillars of Eternity, and then probably after we finish this, go into part 1 of the White March, and then part 2 of the White March. I'm going to give you guys the entire game right off the bat, tell you guys this is going to go full game, completely through everything we can see. If you guys want to see any specific parts, don't forget to like and comment what you want to see, tips and tricks, things like that. Hard is suited for Infinity Engine veterans who are looking for a challenge. Survival requires micromanagement optimization of stats through item spells and abilities. I think we are gonna play on hard, but forgives a few mistakes in combat. Is not recommended for newcomers. Here, how about this? I have a quarter. If it's heads, we go hard. If it's tails, we go in normal. Tails it is. Alright. Let's jump right into this riveting story of the Pillars of Eternity. Let us begin. It's gonna take us into the epilogue, or the prologue, sorry. I'm gonna be chilling at this caravan, I assume, right away. Oh no, first we're gonna create a character. Right, of course. Of course. The best part about role-playing games is the whole character system. Being able to create who you are in the game, in the realm, in the plane.
5 wagons groped blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Where our journey comes to an end, ours shall begin. Alright, let's fire up this character creation, baby. Yeah, let's go male, sure. Do we want to go godlike is the question. I think we leave it to fate. Godlike, heads yes, tails no. Let's try that again. Tails it is. Alright, no godlike. Maybe like an elf. Dexterity, perception. Yeah, we'll go elf. Go wood elf or pale elf. Pale elf gets elemental endurance. All pale elves have increased burn and freeze damage reductions. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I got. And the wood elves have distant advantage against any enemy that is more than 4 meters away. Wood elves gain bonus to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Burn freeze damage reductions is good. This is if we want to play like a range kind of game. Then we go pale elf. I kind of wanted to do monk. So let's see. Transcendent suffering. When monks have no weapons equipped, their unarmed attacks are exceptionally powerful and continue to increase the damage as they gain levels. As monks are damaged, their pain generates wounds. Wounds can be used to power many of the monk's special abilities. We're going to Druid, Shapeshifter. Not really interested in the Druid kind of playthrough right now. Paladin, I have no interest in the Paladin. Ranger, I guess if we wanted to do the other one. Animal Companion, bullshit sneak attacks. Not really sneak attacking anything right now. I got spells with the wizard. I think we do the monk. So let's read through the monk. Monks belong to a variety of fighting orders that have sprung up in Ixmitil, Ixamitil, and the Eastern Reach over the past few centuries. While many monastic orders can trace their teachings to the enduring founder Telakt, individual organizations vary greatly in the focus, morality, and ethics. Common folk respect the incredible discipline of monks, but see them as an odd, unpredictable bunch who may not be entirely sane. Even mercenaries and other adventurers aren't sure what to make of them. Not bad. Very high, very high, very high. Not bad. Very, very nice. Start with monk. So I guess we get to pick one. We get Swift Reach, 25% attack speed, or Torment Reach. This ability exploits this ability exploits the shared bonds of universal suffering between all beings. The initial target is hit with a powerful blow and does additional crush damage. Enemies with a cone behind the target suffer crush damage and have their might reduced. Requires 1 wound, melee only. Target plus length 2 meters on a 135 degree cone. It has a full area of effect of -2 might for 20 seconds. Use your full attack. So it does 5 to 8 crush plus 5 to 8 more crush damage. Accuracy versus deflection plus 50% damage versus crush. Okay, I mean that's not bad. Let's see. Swift Strike. Monks' hands become a frenzied blur of attacks. Increase their attack rate for a brief period. 10 seconds attack speed is not bad at all though. And this is like what? 5, like potential of 16 total with minus. Nah, I think we're gonna go Swift Strikes. Yes. I get Swift Strikes and yeah, the Transcendent Suffering thing. I think we're gonna go Might. We're just gonna be a crazy powerful. Perception. AoEs be really nice. Concentration, deflection, and will. We'll just drop a point in there. We have 1 point left. We'll just whatever throw it right into might. Well, let's see. Where do we hail from? Mostly looking at the outfits. Just want to check out the outfits. Alright, resolve, dexterity, resolve, intellect, constitution, might. Constitution, the Living Lands. The Living Lands is a mountainous region of a large northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and the ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to the assortment of races and variety of colonial independent settlements. I guess we're like, I don't know, Flea, Deadfire Archipelago. Now I think we're gonna go back. We're from the Living Lands. Yes. Let's see. Athletics, mechanics, stealth mechanics. I'm a scientist. The rules that govern the world are a set of alchemical formulae to you, waiting to be discovered and manipulated. Yes, I'm a monk scientist. Good, good. I love this picture, but it doesn't even look like me. Let's see, what kind of heads do we have? Kind of fat. What kind of hairs we got going here? Mohawk. No dreads. That one's kind of acceptable. A little less acceptable. Slick back. Short garbage, sort with beads. I like kind of like this. Let's see, facial hair, just crazy bush. That's awesome. Pencil mustache. Goatee, fully. Nice, like that. That looks real nice. Let's see, hair color. Kind of change it to like orange, bright orange, or blonde. Let me see my skin color. Oh, get a little bit like a blue tint to me. Nah, fuck it. I want to be as close to a human as possible. Change a couple more colors, why not? Basically the last time I'll actually be giving a shit about this. Green and blue. That's two nice cool colors. Makes me feel good. And we're gonna have a very let's see. Nope.
Leading the way. Charge! Easy now.
Good. Our noble monk scientist from the living lands. I'm gonna go back to appearance real quick. Yeah, whatever. Keep this one. Sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll call this guy, That's a good name for pale elf monk scientist. We'll call him Andor the Brain. Andor the Brain hails from the living lands as one of the top alchemic scientists of his time. He has set out for glory and conquest, and to be able to manifest and manufacture the Philosopher's Stone. We are ready. Journey to the Gilded Vale. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards the looming black mass on the hillside, to the northeast.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Makes
Tonight,
sense.
everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks over to you.
Touch of the rumbling rock, could be. There's a stinging beetle around here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day.
Alright, so we got stung by this, like, beetle that apparently, as long as we poop by tomorrow and drink a lot of water, we'll be fine.
Berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a signal here.
Sparful nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. I'll go see about those berries.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot. Not like most of this lot. If you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Makes sense. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at lengthy and sturdy armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
He casts a sidelong glance at her.
Off with you. Aiden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
For the future reference, this word is pronounced Beerwick. V with a W accent, A, V, I, K. V, I, K. Beerwick.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Indeed.
This is new. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Era, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces above you. No. I have played many a nights of this game.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yes. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He transfixed, however, by a ragged tear on a seam of his tunic.
A whole wagon full of goods to sell. Not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckle. He is covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let's see what you got. Alright, well, being a... whatchamacallit? The Andor the brain. I think we're gonna be looking into something a little easier. So I can't buy armor. And I have nothing to sell. What is this? Retain character. What is that? Oh, that's like if we die.
I shall.
So yeah, let's go over here. There has to be a way. I forgot. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
I'm here.
So these are spells. Let's just go quickly to the inventory screen. So this is our dude right here, Andor the brain. He has padded armor on. No pet. Nothing else equipped. So I do 15 to 21 damage on both of my hits. 32 accuracy, interrupt of 6, 75 concentration. I got a strange illness right now, but it's fine. I got a lot of fortitude, that's good for my armor. Damage reduction is pretty neat. Yeah, that's her. And this lady, she's got a axe and a torch that does 13 to 19, 8 to 13 damage. Wow, my unarmed is like shatters hers, literally shatters hers. She's wearing a scale mail. Basic stats, nothing really too noteworthy. 253 health on her, 51 endurance, 290 health on me, 49 endurance. Well, endurance is like a secondary stat to health. Basically, you have to worry about player endurance during combat, player health. Make sure you keep you alive during combat. So I'm about to show you right now. So look, first things first, we go into here. So you get 1 second win per counter. Requires the athletics. So if you right click on this for details, it'll give me 30 plus 3 endurance. So I start at 49. So what I want to do first is go and attack with you. Select on the woman. She also gets a second wind. She also gets a knockdown ability. So let's both of us just go ahead and attack. Let me see the damage. 24 damage, 13 damage. That's amazing. That is just amazing. Alright, let's take that wolf pelt. Disgusting. So if you hold tab while you're on this mode, it'll actually highlight objects of interest. Scientist. Use some kind of scientist, the way I hear. I learned to harness it to solve crimes. There's a lot of demand for substances that alter the mind. A little science goes a long way in meeting that demand. I spent a long time pursuing the knowledge promised by alchemy. Yeah, I spent a long time pursuing the knowledge promised by alchemy. Yeah? How is it you happened to come here? Alchemy is dangerous. I was nearly killed in an accident. My teacher was a fraud who cheated people out of their hard-earned money. I found it to be limited. Its secrets weren't the secrets I wanted to answer. I found it to be limited. Its secrets weren't the secrets I wanted to answer. Some things just aren't in the stars, and there's no changing it. Makes you wonder if the gods like putting us in situations that can't be resolved just to see what we do. Clasia breathes in her surroundings. Being a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes the girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? No, I'm just passing through. That's usually the case at the big city, just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? Nowhere special, putting as much time and distance between me and my old life as possible. I'm going to continue to the city, wander for a while, somewhere I can make some money. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Basically. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in the Gilded Vale that'll put you up as long as you need. Or so my sister tells me. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odlim, give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Alright, let's go. I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check on him first, slapping around a little. Streams just down the way. Come on. Let's go get you your water. Alright, let's find Sparfle. Let's go over here first. And get some of this Rarth, or whatever the fuck it's called. And it's going pretty good. I forget, sometimes there's things that I miss sometimes. Yeah, right here. There it is. Burned later. Just for alchemy and things. Alright, the stream's gonna be over here. We're gonna go just a little bit further down the path and pick up some things from this dead guy. Yeah, this is basically the story. If you guys like what's going on so far and want to see like a 6-party, adventure. Yeah, so we got leather armor and lockpicks. Let's go into inventory. What do I have? I have padded armor, recovery speed minus 20%. So if I go here, recovery speed minus 30%. Nice. Was good to me. Leather armor is always good to know. Or good to have. Good to know. Well, it's like, yeah, let's quick speeds.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting.
There we go. You crouch at the waterskin and dip your You crouch at the riverbank and dip your waterskin into the cool water while Celia waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You've gained an item. Quest, full waterskin added to your stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness in his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards at a labored breath.
Sparfle, are you alright?
Sparfle still catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Ambush!
Ambush!
And that's what we're going to call this episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to see what happens next, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Share this video. Sub to the fucking channel. But don't forget, there's going to be plenty more content where this came from. Mwah!